Hello, Brooklyn. My life is complete. Okay, let me turn on the mic. Okay, so yes, so we are broadcasting live. We are broadcasting live on YouTube, Twitch, and Periscope. And one of the things that I'm almost like ultra concerned. Sorry, mic is not near me. I'm almost ultra concerned about playing music when I'm doing YouTube because YouTube has all these copyright violation things, and this is why I've stopped playing music, somebody else's music. So everything I've been playing is stuff I invent. So fortunately, I can make up music, so I don't have to worry about having enough music for my broadcast, since I can make it up. So that one, of course, is the there's no one owns that copyright. So if somebody hits me with a copyright violation, I'm gonna say, Zuck you, mother Zuckers. Zuck you. There's an issue with people stroking random videos. Well, if somebody does that, if somebody strikes me with a copyright on that, I say, Zuck you, mother Zucker. Okay? So, because no one else plays that. In fact, you know, aside from the fact that the copyright holder, the original version is anonymous, I've already made my own version of it, which is my own version, and it's certainly about as anonymous as can be. They're basically holding videos hostage. Hello, crazy beige Asian. I'm red tonight because of adult beverages. Full of shit. Yes, yes, Leroy. Okay, yes, we are definitely full of adult beverages tonight. A lot of adult beverages. Adult beverages. Yes, I went to a friend's house and night eyes. I went to a friend's house and I said, I gotta go do a broadcast, and they said, well, before you do your broadcast, have a couple of Mai Tais. And I said, I tasted that Mai Tai and I said, this is zucking potent. What's in here? What's in here? What's in this Mai Tai? And then, so it turns out that each Mai Tai had a couple of shots. So that means, you know, in the last few moments here, I had 4 shots. So for zucking, kidding, you're legal, Zuck. Boom, boom, in Robbie J. Zucking J from New Zucking York Monkey Man J. Hello. Why are you not watching on YouTube? Everyone who's not on YouTube, go on YouTube right now. We don't care about how many viewers watch on Periscope. I'm already okay with Periscope. Not that I don't have a problem with Periscope. Periscope is awesome, but I you know, have need to expand my YouTube viewership. So come on to YouTube and watch me there. And let me see how many people are watching on YouTube. I got only 8 of you watching and was learning about this today. I wish I could see your friend's reaction saying, dude, I am zucked up. I say zucking all the time, even in my private life. I'm going to have to come up with I'm going to make a What the Zuck t-shirt. Or a WTZ t-shirt, maybe. Hello, George. Happy you're on YouTube because I kicked off Periscope. Therefore, okay, George. Glad to have you on YouTube. I prefer you watching me on YouTube. I'm watching on Zucking YouTube. Zuck! You just bought a Raspberry Pi. Okay, Brooklyn Turk, I'll tell you what you need on your Raspberry Pi. You need software. You need Tor browser software. Unless you're a Ducking advanced programmer, you're going to need software. So you can buy my software for your Raspberry Pi. It's only $79. So you can put the software in an SD card, plug it into a Raspberry Pi, and you will have a Tor router. So if you go to my website, rob.brax.me, you can put Tor routing software on your Raspberry Pi. You did hit like, so please hit like on YouTube, please. That's be appreciated. And last night somebody hit dislike. Someone hit dislike on Zucking YouTube. If you're gonna go hit dislike on Zucking YouTube, speak up. Hey Tony L, speak up. You did hit like. If you hit dislike, I got a VPN already. Guy bought an antenna, learn pen testing. Brooklyn Turk, I'm talking about Tor routing, not a VPN. Tor routing. Okay, if you want to turn your Raspberry Pi into a Tor router, don't follow the instructions online. They're zucked up. Watch my video about that. The instructions online about making your Tor router into a VPN is zucked up. It is wrong. Where is like? It's up the top somewhere. Scroll to the top and hit like on the video. Somewhere on top. Zuck did it. Zuck, people. We're being zucked left and right. We don't even know where the like button is on Zucking YouTube. And when I Zucking say, follow me on YouTube, I mean Zucking subscribe. I don't know even what the words are. Sometimes it's called subscribe. Sometimes it's called follow. Zucking confusing. Yeah, I know. But I'm saying that's what I've done so far. We're looking to your suggestion. Yes, get a Tor router on your VPN, or get my VPN, my Bytes Tor product by itself, which is just Tor, no VPN on it. Sweet J Verb spamming us. Sweet J Verb spamming. This is George. George, is this George and Brax? No, this is not George and Brax. No, that's George Snuffleupagus. He's on Twitter. So anyway, no, Starlight, what the Zuck? Are you like on conspiracy mode? No. Hello, Mystery School. Hello, Mystery School. So anyway, we have a very interesting topic tonight because my topic tonight is about, hacking you and showing you that I can hack you even with an antivirus on. I have an antivirus on right now. What? Hello, Peter. How are you doing, Peter? Is anyone on YouTube that's not from... hello, Claire Peters. Is anyone on YouTube that's not from Periscope originally? Or not organically from Periscope? If you're organically from YouTube, can you type a 1 so I can acknowledge you? If you're new to YouTube, to my broadcast on YouTube, please type a 1. Hello, Savvy. If you're originally from YouTube and you found me on YouTube, please type a 1 so I can make sure I know who's who on YouTube. I'd appreciate it. I appreciate it. So anyway, the broadcast tonight will be very, very specific. No, not you, Doug. You're on Zuck and Periscope. I'm talking about people on YouTube. I guess there's nobody on YouTube that's going to type a 1. Okay, yesterday were some people from YouTube that I'm here now. Okay. George Orwell. Okay, George, I thought you died long ago. Did you go back to life, George? I want to learn pen testing and started looking for holes. I found it's on the portrait mode. I found it's on the portrait mode. Okay. And thank you for watching on YouTube. I have 17 of you watching on YouTube and 20 of you or 19 of you watching on Periscope. Back in the old days, just so you remember the old days, back in the old days on Periscope, I would have 14,000 people watching me a night on Periscope. Okay, Cheap Fame. Okay, so back in the old days, I would have 14,000 people watching me in Periscope. There'll be hundreds on that concurrent number right now. Hundreds. Okay, just so in case you're asking why am I doing YouTube, I'm saying Zuck. I don't want to be Zuck twice. I don't want to be Zuck twice. Okay, learn my lesson. Okay, so sorry, I'm not gonna put my eggs in one basket. It doesn't work. So I'm gonna spread my wings here, so to speak. Hello, Cheap Fame. 14K viewers. Yes, from the egg roll. Yes, I used to get in fact, 14K was a low number. That was an average. And then from 14K, it went down. This is the thing about Periscope, guys. Cocked and Zucked. This is the thing about Periscope, guys. If you get viewers, so I got I don't know, 10,000 followers on YouTube on Periscope because I got featured a lot, and then 3 months later those 10,000 people were gone. 3 months later they're gone. Hello, Farzan Ali Shill. Don't be a shill. Yes. So why are you typing in 2 different places, Starlight? We don't need 2 different places. Just stick to YouTube. It's fine. I don't need to worry about Periscope numbers. That's not gonna matter. Okay, so guys, it's an interesting topic, and where they go, maybe they went to YouTube. I have no idea where they went. Check your DMs when you get a chance. Mystery School, I saw the DM, but so busy to respond to that and give you an answer, since I don't know what my schedule is next week, because I have a jam session on Tuesday. So then I have a gig on Friday. So I'm where'd they go? So they disappeared. So thank you for watching on YouTube. We got as many of you on YouTube as we have on Periscope. But Periscope never gave me what a view actually is. YouTube gives me an actual answer. My favorite buddy is busy. Zuck. So yes, I'm busy. If I'm your favorite buddy, then I'm busy. If Angel's Piano is busy, I don't know. Angel's Piano is probably busy as well. Okay, so I'm back here. So anyway, for those of you who aren't, I don't think there's anybody new to my program here. Most of you are kind of regulars here. I see Boozer and Butt Munch and Harris Mahmood. Are you all new, or you're just regulars? Regulars in my program here. You're new. Greek God is so new. He's so zucking new. I don't know what to say. Who's new tonight? Type 1. Hello. If you're new tonight on any platform, please type 1 so I can make sure that I'm new. Yes, he's called Doug New, so he's new. So type 1 if you're new. So anyway, yes, initials okay is not new. Okay, so everyone typing in, only Harris Dev is new. Nobody else is new. So what we're going to talk about today is an actual hack. Now, let me just tell you, I had so many adult beverages. I'm not going to bring the adult beverage in here. I had too many. I had, multiple shots of rum in my Mai Tai. And your background is new. So I should type 1. Watch last couple of weeks. Thank you, Krat. Welcome. Did you subscribe to my YouTube account yet, Krat? Go. Make sure you all subscribe to my YouTube account so that we don't lose you in the shuffle here. Most of my followers on this is Kev. Okay, Kev. My account got suspended. Okay, Kev. What comments have you been making that you got suspended? Yeah, I'm at your girlfriend's house, Brooklyn Turk. So you better watch me on YouTube so we know. So Krat, please subscribe to my YouTube account. That'd be appreciated. Anyway, and by the way, let's see. We have before my scope started, I was at 1,027 subscribers. You pissed off, Periscope? You pissed? Yeah, I can imagine. I wonder if you made a political comment. We'll sub after. Thank you, Brooklyn Turk. And thank you, Krat, if you subscribe. Rum Sunday afternoon, good day. I had a lot of rum, Dutch. Lots of rum. So I don't know if I can do this hack right now with lots of rum. Lots of rum. So we don't know if we will be hacking properly here. Okay, and hello, Twin Mom. I don't know if anybody's watching on Twitch. I actually put a title on my Twitch yesterday. I got 1 or 2 viewers on Twitch. So if you're on Twitch, hello. I'm not watching the comments on Twitch right now. Something about liberals. Are you a liberal? Are you liberal, Kev? I doubt it. I doubt it, but just wondering. Just wondering. So anyway, our goal tonight is to show you a hack. I'm actually going to show you a hack on live here, and to show you, a little bit of my capability and show you exactly what the problem is with how easy it is to hack you with or without an antivirus. So I can show you how easy it is to hack anyone. I mean, if you really want to hack somebody, it's really a fairly effortless kind of process. Okay, it doesn't really take a lot of effort. So I'm going to show you that, and it's going to be fun to see it live. Yes, no one has subscribed so far to let's see the skills. Yes, but if I do this, you won't see my face. So do you play Fortnite? Zuck Mystery School? No, I don't zucking play Fortnite. That is zucking insulting to say that I play Fortnite. No, I'm just kidding. No, I actually don't play any video games. Yes, I don't play any video games, but yes, you play piano. I don't have time, but maybe because I spend all my time on a computer and I don't have time for video games. But anyway, Anyway, we are going to focus on this hack tonight, and I'm making a hot what? It's my Friday night. This is gonna end up to be my Friday night because because Sup Sam, I had adult beverages, and I think this is partly just the video. I need to adjust the color, but it's okay because I actually had adult beverages. It's probably from adult beverages. Okay, so we're just gonna assume it's from adult beverages. I actually think it's. I think I looked red before I drank, so I think it's a flaw in the some flaw in the color scheme, the color correction. So we're not going to worry about that. But anyway, I'm going to show you a. Hold on a second here. I'm going to show you a website. We may have to do this multiple times tonight, but let me just show you this website here. Hold on. Okay, do you see that? Do you see that? Hopefully the OBS is, well, what the Zuck does that mean? Okay, so do you see that? Okay, so is the screen too big? Do I need to make it smaller? Okay, so that's a website. Okay, this is a test website that I built. This website is only on during the duration of this broadcast. I will kill this website once the broadcast is over. Okay, and the picture looks familiar. I don't know who's that. So Zuck is sponsoring this broadcast. Hello, Michelle. Zuck is sponsoring this broadcast right there. And by the way, in case you're wondering, anytime you go to a website, it actually has all this information about you. So it's kind of a scary thing with websites. Okay, it's able to track information about you. Hello, Michelle. Watch me on YouTube, Michelle. Better on YouTube. Okay, so I'm gonna go to the click here that says no hack. So this will be the website as it is with no hack on it. You got sponsors. I got sponsors. I'm already, watch me on YouTube, Michelle, is what I'm saying. But maybe you want to watch on Periscope. But you can watch on YouTube. There's 21 of you watching on YouTube. There's actually, almost an equal number watching on YouTube at any one time here. Okay, so this is a test website that I built to demonstrate this. And I'm going to tell you this website, I made this program many months ago, last year. This is a year old, this hacking test site. And some of the things that, some of the hacks I did here is no longer effective because Chrome and Firefox, mitigated it. They made a fix that changed this. So this is part of the struggle with hackers. Is we have to if I'm a hacker, which I'm not, but if I wanted to be a hacker, I have to keep changing and adapting because they're always finding a way to get around what I'm doing. So I'm going to demonstrate it to you the way I wrote it, and I'll show you the flaw that prevents it from being as effective as it was a year ago. Okay, a year ago it was quite effective. So this is a website, and the website says click here to win an iPhone and click here to win an Android. Okay, so look what happens when I click to win an iPhone. I get a message, congratulations, you won an iPhone. So you see that, right? It's just a demo. This is a demo. I want an iPhone. When you click on Android, it says congratulations, you win an Android. Okay, so very simple. No big deal, right? Now this website is independent. This real website in the middle here is something that I haven't touched. This website is at the moment not hacked. Okay, so I'm gonna hack this website. I'm going to hack this website and show you what it looks like if I hack the website. Okay, so I'm going to click on the I made a button here that says hack. So now this is a hack website. As you can see, it looks exactly the same. Does it look hacked to you? Anyone make a comment? Does it look hacked to you? Okay, Michelle. Michelle's okay. Does it look hacked to you right now? So I just hacked this website. Does it look hacked to you? Can anyone? Why are you making a comment over here? Okay, so it doesn't look hacked to you right now. I'll tell you, there's a flaw in here because they caught on to me and they caught onto my hack, so they don't allow it anymore. But last year they allowed it, so which means I got to come up with another solution. The point is, as a type of person that is always like aware of these kinds of things, I can tell you if there's a way to hack this website. Okay, so this website looks pretty normal to you. It looks exactly what I just showed you, but now I'm going to click on the same buttons I clicked before. Okay, I click on the same button. Zuck is a hack. You can't tell initials. You can't tell. That's the point. So I am now going to click on the button right there. Congratulations, you won an iPhone. Did you see that? Did you notice anything? Of course you did not notice anything because it's not shown on the screen. So I will shrink this so you can see what actually happened. Okay, do you see the bottom of the browser? Do you see? I don't know if you can see it. The bottom of the browser. Do I need to shrink this some more? There. Do you see the bottom of the browser now? Still not? Okay, let me move it higher. I should have tested the size here. Okay, so it downloaded malware exe. I didn't do anything. I just did a normal click here. I didn't tell it to download anything, and it put malware.exe on my downloads folder. Okay, in case you're wondering what it did here, go to downloads, and there it is. It downloaded that file, malware exe. It is not a Zucking macro. Zuck. Okay, what did I just demonstrate to you? What I demonstrated to you is that I am able to make a website where you click on it and I can put a file on your computer. I just demonstrated that to you. Okay? Did you see that? Please acknowledge if you actually understood what you saw. This is not an iPhone, this is a computer. Completely different approach on a phone, okay? This is not what I would do on a phone. Okay, now, I'm going to click on the second file. This no longer works. This used to work, but this is what was mitigated by Chrome because I guess somebody reported this as a 0-day. And I didn't report it. I just did it. Okay. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to click here to win an Android. And now this is what happened. I'm going to show you what it shows now. There's an actual message now from Google. Okay. That didn't used to appear. So now you're being warned something's happening. I didn't want that to happen. I didn't want you to see any indication. I just wanted to download, you ignore it, and then life goes on. Now you can't trick them anymore with this. The point is, I trick you with one, not with the other, okay? Okay, I downloaded an exe file. You didn't know it. I was going to execute that file and transfer it to the Windows folder. I can't do it anymore because of this. Okay, so back in the day, what I could have done, if you have administrator account on your computer, I could have transferred that to your computer, replaced Notepad.exe or something, or some DLL or whatever it is on Windows, and then replace the file, and then I would have gotten you and you're zucked. Okay, it won't now. At Brooklyn Turk, you can't think in simplistic terms. You can't think like a simple Baby hacker. The baby hacker approach, yes, it will work on Internet Explorer. It won't work on Edge, I'm sure. I don't know, actually. I haven't tried it on Edge. Okay? This strategy shows you that somebody can force a download on your computer. The next thing to do is to cause you to click it. Now, what can cause you to click it is called social engineering. Let me show you my face for a moment so we interrupt this with can't just be showing you pictures without a face, okay? So, no, step by step. Step by step. I just showed you how I can put a file on your computer. Okay, this is the multiple steps that I have to do. And I don't have to do it all at once. I can do it over a period of time. Step 1, I got to put a file on your computer. Step 2 is cause that file to be copied somewhere. That's one way. Copy it somewhere where it will appear as something else. Or take that file and run it. Either one. Okay, either one. That's one of the two strategies. This is a very simple kind of, baby hack, and yet it's so simple to do. Okay, so simple to do. Now, you haven't really seen because you're going to say, well, I'm not going to go to a website that's, if the website is scary, I'm not going to go do that. I'm not going to go to a scary website. Well, you will learn some more in a moment here, okay? You will learn some more in a moment. By the way, my antivirus is running. I do have an antivirus here. So if you're going to say, if somebody's going to say, well, your antivirus would have spotted that. I'm going to ask you a question. Did an antivirus pop a message here? Any bad website can do it? No, that's not the point. Hey, yo, I'm going to show you how a bad guy can do it to an existing website, which you haven't seen yet. Okay, so what was my question? What was my question again? I forgot what I was asking you a moment ago. Anyway, so you saw that. Somebody can remind me what I just said. So you saw that, and later on I'll show you that I can do it to an existing website. And yes, my antivirus is running right now. And did you see any warning from the antivirus? Did you see any antivirus stopping that exe file, whatever? Did anything happen? Hello, Fry Guy. What happened to Jace Fry Guy? I mean, I sent him a message on, hey, Fry Guy. I sent Jace a message on Twitter to follow my YouTube account, and is he gone from YouTube as well? Okay, so I'm running Windows Defender, and as you can see, Windows Defender is not going to even notice that. This is not within the scope of an antivirus, okay? Yes, so this is beyond the scope of an antivirus. Now I'm going to go back to the screen again. I'm going to go back to the screen, and you can see, again, the website in question here. Okay, back to the website in question. And let me show you what you're seeing here. This is a valid website. This website itself is still the original website. This is not a bad website. Okay? However, I did a hack over. Let me make sure you understand the word. I made a hack over that website. And this is what really happened. Look at this, guys. Now you can see I put a hack overlay on this website. Do you see that? Maybe not. It's like what my screen resolution is. I don't even know how to adjust this in OBS here. But there, I overlaid a hack over the website. Okay, so I took an existing website and I put a hack over it. Now, this may not be obvious to you what I'm doing here, but I'm going to make sure you understand. No, I'm going to send you a link to website, and you're going to click on the website like it's a normal website, but I put a hack over that website, and the website itself is going to act the same. This is the same website. I'm going to show you a real website from people on Periscope, then you can see exactly that it's the real website. I did not touch their website. I put an overlay hack over the website. Okay, now that's a partial hack. This is the full hack where you can see I actually overlaid something over it. Okay, I took the transparency out so you can see it's actually completely visible now. But if I can hide that with a transparency setting so you don't see it. Now here you don't see the hack. Do you see the hack here? No. Okay, now how do you use this? I can take an existing website, such as, to give you an example, PayPal. I can send you over to PayPal, okay, and put a hack over PayPal so that I capture your PayPal password and log in. Do you understand what I'm saying? Or maybe not. I just want to make sure you understand what I'm saying here. Okay? What is PayPal? If I show you a window that looks like this, is that PayPal? Is that PayPal? I'm going to tell you right now, that is not PayPal. That is just a photo. That is not PayPal. How the Zuck do you know? Is that PayPal? It looks pretty much exactly like PayPal. You would probably try to log into this. And the thing is, if you try to log into this, I would have taken your login information, captured it. That's called phishing. Okay? That's called phishing. So it's very easy to do. These kinds of things are if you want to be a bad guy, there's so many ways to be a bad guy. Okay? Lucky for you, I'm here on your side. I'm here to protect you. I am not the bad guy. I'm exposing this to you so you actually see what can be done to you. Okay? We're going to talk about this some more. I'm doing these demos first so you understand. Then I'm going to talk through this. I want you to understand what I just showed you. We're going to talk through it so you understand the implications to this. Okay? So that's, here's another one. This is a login to Adobe. Okay? I can pop a window like that and you say, oh, looks like I have to confirm my identity on Adobe. Okay? And is it really Adobe? How do you know it's Adobe? If it's Adobe or not. If there's a PDF file and then suddenly I pop that, you know, and if you have an Adobe account, you'd probably log in. I'm just showing you how vulnerable most people are because you actually wouldn't think about anything like this, okay? Now I'm going to show you examples of actual websites from people here on Periscope. And by the way, I did not hack their website. Don't worry about that. I did not hack their websites. I'm just demonstrating to you how I could. Okay? So just to show you, you know, to show you some of them. Let's see, who's this? Okay, this is Egg Drop. This is the Egg Drop website, and it's the normal website. You can click on the buttons, and it works just like a normal. You don't. Does it look like it's hacked? It doesn't look like it's hacked. This is Egg Drop. Let me start again here, so it's clean. Okay. This is hacked, but you can't tell. But I'm gonna now show you that it's hacked. Because we're going to click on where did I put the click? I forgot. I gotta look for where I put the hack. I forgot. So I forgot where I put the hack. I put the hack on the click. These are like, you know, common people here in Periscope that you see. Hold on. I'm trying to remember where I put the hack. The hack will be indicated by a, maybe the hack is happening. I'm just not paying attention here. Hold on. Let me reduce the size of the screen. So if you click on some of these things, it's actually downloading a file to your computer. So there you go. Okay, so there it downloaded a malware. It downloaded the malware to the computer. Okay, So again, to reiterate, these are standard websites. These websites are in existence. Okay, this is Gilo from Periscope, and I went to his website, and then because his website has a flaw, in it. I can take advantage of the flaw, and if you click on someplace in his website, I can put malware on your computer, or I don't have to do that. As you can see here, I can pop a little screen just like this to ask for login and password. Either one of those are of value to a hacker. Okay, so again, this is the same thing as this, the same logic. This is an existing website, and when I click on the hack website here, I hack this. You don't actually know, but you click on it, and it's actually downloading malware onto my computer. Okay, so I'm going to now go back to my face, and we're going to talk about what I just showed you and what the implications of this are. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you understand. No reaction, so maybe it doesn't make any sense to you. I don't see any reaction, so maybe I know how to get Zuck. You can't say that here, right, George? Are you like spamming me, George? Okay, so always be in download, so does it hide better? This particular hack is very simplistic, and it was made to just put it in your download folder. But however, how I name the file and the context is what affects why you would think it's completely legit. Okay, Manny Steve. Okay, so I mean, this is a lot more serious than you think, and I'm going to explain it to you because you don't even understand the context of what you just saw. Okay, if you understand the context of what I just showed you, you would be like so scared about what somebody can do. Fortunately, guys, the majority of the hackers on the internet are not that smart. So most of them, do little basic stuff, and it's easy to circumvent. So they have to be a little bit smarter, to actually cause trouble. And I'm gonna give you a scenario that one of the scenarios for somebody beginning in cybersecurity. So like, who was the guy who was new in cybersecurity a moment ago? Can you speak up? The guy who was learning cybersecurity. What's your name again? I forgot. Okay, so somebody would question me and say, "This guy's full of shit." ZHIT, and they think I don't know what I'm talking about. So let me just tell you something. Okay, let me tell you something. You download a file into your computer, and it could be very, very, innocuous, or it could be something that indicates you might have to click it. For example, give you an example. It could be an indication that says PayPal credit. PayPal credit. Okay, and then it says click. This is the PayPal credit. You need this. I just sent you a credit to your account from your transaction, and click on this to activate it. So now you'll see the file and you'll click on it. And your antivirus didn't complain, so you're going to say, you're going to trust your antivirus, and you're going to say, oh, no issue. Okay? So what happens is the fact that I loaded it on your computer could be step one. When I actually use the file is where the differentiation is between the baby hackers and the more experienced hackers. If you're an experienced hacker, you're going to leave the file there for a long time. I could leave it there for a month. It doesn't matter how long it's left there. Okay? Somebody gave me a dislike. It's like zucking. If you're going to give a dislike, you better speak up and tell me how you're zucking better. Okay? Prove to me that you know more, and I'll you can give me all the dislikes you want. It's like Zuck. It's like every night somebody drops a dislike. It's like sucked up. So please hit a like. If you like the video, hit a like. If not, hit a dislike. Okay. Put a like on YouTube if you like it. This is on YouTube. There's no like on Periscope. It's stars. Nobody gives me hearts anymore on Periscope. So on Periscope it's hearts. And on YouTube it's the news is putting down CBD. The news is putting down. Don't distract Starlight. That's not the topic. Anyway, how would I use this? So I can tell you right now that I can take a legit website that you used, and if I find a flaw in that website, I can hack it. I can hack over it and do that kind of thing. And you would know because it is your legit website and operates like your legit website. And there's no indication that it's behaving any differently than the original website. That's what I'm trying to show you. So if I say this, I'm going to give you a scenario. I pass you a DM. I pass you a DM in Twitter as an example, or an email. Email's, of course, the number one target here. But it could be a DM. It could be a post on social media and say, go to Greg Lopez's website, GLO. Support Greg. Go to his website. And I give you the link to Greg Lopez's website and you click on it. Okay? That message that says support him with that click on it could have given you, and you will see his website, but that could have been an attack. Which means any click for any purpose, whether it be an email, passing a link to Facebook, passing a link to whatever, could be a hack. Okay, if you don't think this is disturbing, I don't know. You're hard to please then, or hard to disturb. Okay, so now it means I could actually take a vulnerable website, and I'm happy to say that a PayPal is not a vulnerable website, but there are so many. I would say 90% of the websites are probably vulnerable to this. Okay, I can send you a link to a website you trust, and as long as I give you the link, then I can Zuck you. That's a different broadcast, Lex. If you bring tons of people to watch me, I will make sure to broadcast on that. Okay? Are you really stunned, or I did this broadcast before, nobody paid attention to me. Look, there's only 261 people from Periscope. So obviously this is a very boring topic. A very, very boring topic. This is the kind of response I get. It's like, who cares if we get hacks? Like, suck people. You're relying on tools. You think your antivirus is going to stop you from this. What did the antivirus do here? I am on an antivirus called Windows Defender. What did the antivirus do for me? Nothing. This is what I've been telling you. And so an antivirus can't really stop these kinds of things. This is not within the realm of what an antivirus does. That's why I'm cautious of shortened links. Yes, you should be. Okay? It always has to come from trust. But fortunately, I don't even have to defend them. The people that are vulnerable could care less because they're not smart enough to understand. My target market here, WebCircuit, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube account, WebCircuit. And Lex, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube account. It's not about trust. It's how do we be savvy? I'm a different I'm on a different antivirus. It doesn't matter what antivirus you're on, okay? If you're on a different antivirus, let's say you're an AVG, and they can't stop this kind of thing either, but they will try to stop other kind of phishing attacks. And I can tell you the problem. There's more problems it causes, which is man in the middle. When you expose yourself to being helped by AVG, Kaspersky, Norton, all of this, with some other solutions to do something called web scanning to prevent some of what I'm showing you, I will now find another attack. Once I find out you're on one of these, I have another attack ready for you. It's called a man-in-the-middle attack, because those antivirus products actually circumvent spotting a man in the middle. Okay? The point is, if you have a library of these things, then your brain is the best yes. So if you understand the logic of what I'm saying, of so many ways to attack you, then if you understand that I know actually how to do this. This is not, I'm not theorizing with you. I'm demonstrating to you to show you that I know how to do it. It's not my business. I'm not a hacker. I don't spend my time hacking. And these programs that I wrote took me a few minutes. This is not like something that took me a day to make for you. It just took me a few minutes. Okay. Yes, but it's a little bit more complicated than just say clickjacking, because that's just one of the steps in there. Okay. So once you understand how a hacker thinks and what they want to do to your computer and to your life, they really don't care about your computer. A hacker is concerned about you, your life. Basically, a hacker is a scammer. They want to scam you. So if you're not conscious about how they could scam you, they can really play tricks on your brain because you don't understand what they're trying to do. If I'm trying to explain to you one of the techniques, and it could be a multi-step process, will work for any OS? Yes, this is a test on Windows right now. It's a different approach for a phone. I would do something. The reason you can't do this on a phone is the phone doesn't have a file system, so you can't save a file to a phone. So it depends on what I'm trying to do with a phone. Okay, let me just theorize here for you. Hey, yo, let's say I want to hack your phone. I'll just give you a brief summary here because I don't have time to demonstrate it. But if I wanted to hack your phone, I will actually just do a phishing attack on you, maybe by email, so that I get your iCloud password. Okay, once I get your iCloud password, then I go, I need to get a password to get into your Mac. Okay, so actually, if I want to hack your iPhone, I don't need to hack your iPhone. I would hack your Mac. Once I hack your Mac, I'll get your messages from your iPhone. So let's say this is Jeff Bezos' phone here. It's useless trying to hack the phone because he's holding it. It's too difficult to. I mean, you're gonna get caught. He has security and such. You're gonna get caught hacking the phone. So you instead using techniques of phishing attack, you attack the computer. Now, I told you this hack because this is something I've mentioned before, that your iMessage traffic, including your Zucking junk pics, whatever you text, if you're texting private junk pics on your computer using iMessage, like Ron Waxman claims he's doing, not very smart. Because those junk pics are copied now and are now on your Mac. So all I have to do is go to your Mac and get it from your Mac, or get it from the Mac of the person you're talking to. Okay, so the techniques are, it's not that obvious. You don't actually necessarily have to attack the main device. You can do what is called a side channel attack. You attack unexpected sites where there's a copy of the data. You can attack iCloud. You can attack the recipient, and so on. So anyway, this is just a broadcast to show you that what I'm saying to you in my broadcast that says an antivirus doesn't really help you is actually true. Nobody's commenting anymore. I guess my comments must be so sucked up, nobody believes in me. Malvertising, I mean, that's so easy to do. Yes. Yeah, malvertising, they're already doing it. So in a legal way, what they're doing right now, yes, Web Circuit, follow me. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube account, Web Circuit. Make sure you're subscribing to my YouTube account. So
this is the way to learn more, is to subscribe to my YouTube account, and then you will learn more about what I'm talking about. My target market is not to talk to tech people. I'm explaining these kinds of things, the very difficult tech concepts, but I'm actually addressing normal people. My market is not somebody who's advanced like Greek God here, who's more sophisticated, but average everyday people who are not computer geniuses like Antivirus and Starlight, average Joes and Jacks and Starlights and Donzos and Richards who are is a nest of hackers. There's a lot of Russians in Marina Del Rey, savvy. So hack iSocial. So anyway, you're trying to dox me, savvy, because you're saying we're gonna dox you in Marina Del Rey. Good luck with that. Good luck with that. Okay. So anyway, so if you're trying to dox me, yeah, have fun. Okay. You want to start talking? Joan Rivers would say, "Can we talk? Can we talk? Can we talk?" So anyway, so what I'm showing you is stuff that the average person doesn't know. So we are always left with a lot of fake information. He is an expert. Kelp farming, Greek God is more knowledgeable than you. Yes. Greek God has been following me for a while, and he knows cybersecurity things. So yes. What's up, docs? You don't want to watch me on YouTube, Van? Okay, so anyway, so what I'm proving to you is that when somebody wants to hack you, so loyalty is your measure. No, what is that? Kelp. Loyalty is not what you showing me though. You troll me every night and you say I'm loyal. It's like. I'm loyal, but you're the devil's advocate to everything I say. Okay, so do you disagree? Nobody likes you on YouTube. You insult me all the time. Kelp, it's not an insult. You're saying something. I disagree with it. Why do you consider it an insult when somebody disagrees with you? When somebody disagrees with me like you, do I consider it an insult? No, you disagree with it. I don't troll you. I don't troll you. Define that abused term. You do troll me, Kelp. Devil's advocate is a bad thing? Question mark? The answer is yes. Because often you will do it without actually, do you actually even believe in what you'd become a devil's advocate of? You're just saying it to make me look bad. Could you have a hidden form to capture? Yes, hey yo, very easily. Yes. Or I could have replaced. Or I could have overlaid the form and said, oh, we need you to log in again because something happened to the connection. So you go to the website in question. I can overlay the login for that website, which looks exactly like the login for that website, and say, please log in again. Connection was broken. And that's pretty hard to detect. I mean, you can't trick somebody like me, but you would be able to trick somebody who's not an expert, okay? And I can't explain to you all the possible ways you can find out it's not a trick, because there's so many ways to do it. But one of the things I do is I never trust. If I know what they want to do. They want to capture your information. They want to capture your passwords. They want to capture your social security number. They want to capture all that. So therefore, when somebody asks me those questions, I always start to wonder what it is that you're trying to do and why are you asking me that? So if I'm going to a website and it suddenly just pops out a question that I'm not expecting, such as, pop up a fake CAPTCHA code and then say, okay, here, put in your login information. I'm going to go to another tab and try the same thing over there and see why is it so unusual? Did I get interrupted on the second website? If not, then I was just there was just an attempted hack. Okay. Those are savvy. Those are called remote access Trojans, and of course they're zucking real. Yes, I can put one on your phone. Do you want a phone, savvy? I'll send you one. Anybody want a phone? I'll send you one. It will come preloaded with a remote access Trojan. Okay, that's one of the best tricks in the book. Okay, send your family. You know, this is very common thing with exes, like ex-husbands, ex-wives. You can. You're preaching tech to those who say aren't. Should you apply the change man inside that he may affect his outside? I want a Pixel, please. No, it'll be a cheap phone, John. I have a Pixel. Although I use an iPhone here, I have a Pixel. Pixels are actually good. They're good phones. The interface is a little bit, different, so it's sometimes I don't know what I'm doing on it, but they're good. So anyway, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, guys. And fortunately, the adult beverages are slowly wearing off, and I can actually explain myself a little bit better now. I use just remote exact on my mistress. I will. Do you need help with that, Savvy? I can. You can put remote access Trojans on any phone. Legit, they're legit apps. They're not going to be removed by the App Store, and they're used for business. And they have this particular feature that's very interesting. They have unattended operation, unattended. Okay. So they're remote access programs unattended for $99 a year. Fantastic. So therefore you can turn on this phone, turn on the camera, turn on anything, run an app, look at their text messages. You're basically running the phone, except there's no one in it but you. You can run it externally and act like you're the user. Okay, so that's why it's fascinating. So that's doing a remote access Trojan. Where is the hip kit? Where is this? Where the hip kits hang? Yep. So Van is now hip. Okay, Van is now hip. So back to my demo. What I'm trying to do in this demo is explain to you how somebody might hit you with a hack. And the way they're going to do it is basically by giving you a link. And how do they give you a link? They're going to give you a link. The best way is by email. And let me just say why. If I pass you a link by phone, your phone is not able to download the file. So it's not an effective way to transfer that data. So if you're on the phone, I'm going to have to do the hack the website kind of thing. If you're on a and do phishing. If you're on a computer, then I can have you download the file, and then with a multi-step process, again, don't think one step. I download the file, it's on your computer. A week later, you download another file, it has a different purpose. Week 3, then that file works with the other file, it works with the other file. Okay, so at some point, I'm gonna force you to click on something using social engineering because it makes sense. Because it makes sense. If somebody calls you and says, "I'm from Microsoft Technical Support, and I'm here to fix your computer. You have a virus, sir. We are from Microsoft. We found that there's a virus on your computer," and I'm gonna say, "You sucking Zuck hole," okay? Okay, you make me think that Microsoft is actually gonna sucking call me. That is such a stupid line. I don't even know. That's correct. Hey yo, I don't even know. They are all from India, right? It's an actually Indian company. Yes. So they're all from India. Yeah. So the thing is that aside from the fact that now the Indian call center is now tainted, because every time I hear an Indian caller, I'm assuming, "Are you for Microsoft Technical Support?" if you give them access from that, can you hack them? If you're ready, but you have to be ready for that. You have to be ready for that, Savvy. It's not, by placing a fake ad. Some would call that racist these days. Call what racist? That Indian hackers are hacking your computer from an Indian company? What's racist about that? It's what it is. An Indian company is hacking you. It's not a Saudi Arabian company. It's not a company from Africa or from China. It's from India. In fact, I believe it was shut down. The company was shut down unless there's a new company. That company that was doing the Microsoft technical support calls was shut down. I thought you were looking for Lucky Charms. Forget about my Indian accent, Van. Forget about my Indian accent. I can't do an Indian accent. A lot of Russians too, and the Nigerians in Israel outside the realm, but Kelp, they did not get caught by the Zucking FBI. The FBI found that they were from India, and they were hacking you from India. Okay, Kelp, it is not a matter of being racist. It's a matter of the fact that they are actually from India, and they actually hacked you from India. Do you want the company name from India that they hacked, that is hacking you? So, no, they're not doing it from Israel or all those other countries. The company that was spotted by the FBI is from India. It isn't a real example because it happens so often. We're all been hit by that. Okay? All been hit by. Why are you watching from here, Levendi? Why are you not watching on YouTube? So anyway, that is such an old trick now. It's like the Nigerian. So Nigeria. So Kelp said, "You're being racist. You should include Nigeria in this." Well, Nigeria was doing the emails. Okay, craving Slurpees. What the fuck? Nigeria was doing the emails, and so the emails were from Nigeria. The Nigerian prince. Okay. Okay, the Nigerian prince. I mean, we had enough of that Nigerian prince. I will send you a money order for. Send me a money order for whatever. I'm gonna send you a money order, and then whatever. Okay, and then even they do it to your. You're trying to sell you something. You're trying to sell something on Craigslist, and then somebody from Nigeria says, "Oh, I like your product. I like your product. Doesn't have background playback like Perk, so I can multitask. I like your product on Craigslist. I want to buy that product, but I have to pay in money order from Nigeria." So then you start, come on. I'm like, come on. We're done with these scams. My point is, these are too obvious. These are too obvious. Okay? Scammers are, coming up with these scams faster than you can imagine. Okay, so I don't even answer my phone because obviously 90% of them are scam calls. Okay? And did you fall for it, Van? Did you fall for it? The romance scams? Nigerian accent sounds like Indian accent. I don't know what it... I cannot do a Nigerian accent. What is a Nigerian accent? Scammers are sons of zitches. It's like the mob. Often those they victimize are complicit through stupidity. Well, that's correct. But that's why I educate you. This is why I'm actually... My scopes are not made to educate the cybersecurity expert. Even though some cybersecurity experts come in here and go hit dislike on my broadcast because they fucking don't know anything. Okay? They don't understand that I am not a newbie in cybersecurity, and they well, we've never heard of you. Well, exactly. If you've heard of me, then I failed. So nobody ever hears of me. Use a phone, not what? Not a computer? No, if you use a phone, it's just a different hack. If you use a computer, it's a different hack. Different things you do on a different device. Okay? The point is you can still be phished on this just as easily as you can be phished on a phone. It's just different. The phone is actually a lot more dangerous than let's say using your computer in a browser. To show you, hello Jay changed. Okay, let me just tell you an example, Kelp. Okay, this hello Zippity Jim, this device here, if it's running a Facebook app, oh my gosh. If you're running a Facebook app on your phone, what have you given up to run the Facebook app on your phone? I can't even tell you. Too much. Okay? If there's any one piece of data I will tell you right now, do not run Facebook app on your... If you have to use Facebook, use the browser. I mean, I already feel sorry for you that you run Facebook, but if you're going to run Facebook app, apparently we read you can see I have a broadcast that does that. I actually read it on the data policy of Facebook that apparently they're doing Wi-Fi triangulation on the Facebook app, which means you cannot turn off location tracking. Zuck. Some of you say, well, I have nothing to hide. Well, okay. Those of you with nothing to hide will be the first victim of a scam. FB was built into iPhone a while back. Delete the zucking thing. I don't have FB on here. You gave it FB certain permissions to locate. Wrong, Patrick B. Wrong. Patrick. Are you from Patrick? Are you from Periscope or are you from YouTube? Let me know. I want to know. Are you from Periscope? Is there anyone that's a organic YouTube watcher? Please type 1. But Patrick, I'll get back to my comment in a second. I'll explain that in a second for you so you understand. This is new information. This is not obvious. Yes, it's very, very wrong, Patrick, but I will explain that to you, not to demean you in any way. I will explain it to you because we found out new information just recently, just 3 weeks ago, I think. It's new. I didn't know anything about it. If you're organic from YouTube, type 1. Meaning if you're actually just from YouTube, I didn't tell you to come to YouTube. Hawaii dealer, you cannot get rid of Cortana on Win 10. All you do is hide the search bar. That's correct, but with Cortana, you have to click on it to activate it. With Echo, Amazon Echo, you talk and it's activated and you didn't press the button. Okay? With Siri, if you have Siri on press the button version, you're fine. If Siri is on Hey Siri mode, you're zucked. It's simple. Okay, so now, let me answer Patrick here. Even though Patrick didn't. Patrick, you left me here. You didn't want to respond. Okay, so Patrick didn't respond, and I wasn't trying to be negative with Patrick here on YouTube, but I just want to make sure you understand that there's wrong information about Facebook. The original understanding that I had was that Facebook was using the normal app features provided by the operating system, which means location is provided by the operating system. In which case, if you block the location, you block location to Facebook. That's what we thought. It turns out, if you read their Facebook data policy, that they're doing more than that. As it turns out, in the Facebook data policy, Facebook is actually doing Wi-Fi triangulation by themselves. They're doing Wi-Fi triangulation, duplicating what's being done by the OS. Okay, Wi-Fi triangulation is very easy to do. On any app can do this if they have a database that can relate to this. And Facebook has enough data that they can do this. And what they do is get the MAC addresses of all the Wi-Fis in your area. That's all they have to do. Get the MAC addresses of the Wi-Fis in your area. Then you can run this data on what Wi-Fi's MAC addresses are near you. Send it to Google geolocation app. The API will return your location. You can completely do this bypassing the location tracking off the phone. Since this can be happening to the Facebook app at the server of Facebook, Facebook server could then either use Google for the source data for MAC address information, or use their own source of data that they outsource from some other source like Skyhook Wireless and all of the other providers of data with MAC addresses of devices. So this is which makes Facebook app a very, very dangerous app, because it means it can bypass the location permission. Okay, it can bypass the location permission. Well, building a wall stop Russian hackers. Won't stop me. Won't stop me. So anyway, so Patrick got scared. Patrick left from being scared from what I said, and he probably downvoted me now, okay? Because he disagreed. Are you still here, Patrick? There you go. I was looking at it from the point of view, if you installed it, if you gave it phone access. Yes, Patrick, I'm glad you're still here. Okay, so Patrick, here's the problem. You can actually deny location access to apps. You can deny, hello Mendel, you can actually deny access to every app using, I have a video on how you deny special things there was for the ad trackers and all that. I have a video for how you deny them. Okay, as it turns out, you cannot deny it on Facebook. The reason is they bypass all of that. They're actually trying to hook that location information from the low level of your phone, which means they're actually probably even capturing your actual IP address, even through the VPN, because they're doing it at the app level. The app is very, very dangerous. Hello, Luna Lexi. You will learn cyber security, Luna, if you subscribe to my YouTube account. Otherwise, you won't. There. Let's see if you add to my subscriber list here, Luna, and then if you do, then you might learn. Okay, if you don't, then you won't. So if you're serious about learning, go Rob Braxman Tech. It's on my profile here on Periscope. Click on my profile link. It will subscribe you directly. Okay, every one of you, just all you have to do is hit the my profile link. There's a link in my profile on Periscope. It will subscribe you to YouTube, and you will see the videos, and you will learn from my videos. It's beyond what I talk about here in Periscope. Okay, so anyway, back to what I was talking about with Patrick. This is new information. It's kind of disgusting because it means that they're actually so Patrick, what's happening on Facebook is they're finding a way around some of the restrictions. But on Samsung you can't uninstall FB. I never use it, but can't uninstall it. Make sure you take your login out of it. Seriously, you can't uninstall it? Make sure it never runs in the foreground, never runs in the background. I think you can set if an app can be made to not run in the background. Are you serious? To actually force you to, even on an iPhone, I can remove a Facebook app. Did I miss it? Yes. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. That's why I'm not on FB. Thank you, Patrick. Smart guy. Yes. That's smartest move you've ever made in your life, and you may not even have realized it, but yes, I'm not on Facebook. If you're on Facebook, if you read the data policy, you'll see some of this kind of abuse that they do, and it's disgusting. Okay, and I'm trying to hit the normal person here to understand what I'm talking about. Thank you, Brian H. That's correct. So because a manufacturer installed FB on the phone, you bought that is permission enough to be tracked, even though you never signed up for FB. Fortunately, Hawaii dealer, if you did not sign up for FB, at least they can't match it up to you. Okay? So that's the good news. If you've never signed into the phone on FB, then that's actually good. So but if you're IG is owned by FB. So now since Zuck owns IG, they actually share the metadata between the two. So let's say that you're on IG, you're called Patrick B. Okay, and your actual name is Patrick Bones. So if you have a Facebook account and you go to IG and let's say you call yourself Pat B on Instagram, Facebook will know who you are exactly, because they just have to match the data, match it to your data on Facebook, and say, we know that your real name is Patrick Bones. Okay, sucked up. Get a new phone then. Yes, you ought to wonder why you're on that phone if they abuse your rights. So anyway, going back to the topic here. Hello, Max T3. So for those of you on Periscope that are watching, and if you're learning a lot from what I'm talking about here, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, which is Rob Braxman Tech. There's a click on my profile that leads directly into my YouTube profile. And then what is different is, hello, so Luna, do that as well. What happens is if you go to my Facebook page, my Facebook page, Zuck. If you go to my YouTube page, you will actually see a lot of videos with a lot of special information that discusses what I talk about. Thank you, Luna, in a more brief and direct way. So it's kind of like an encyclopedia, and there's so many videos there now, and there will be so many more videos explaining some of this in short little instructional, so that you can actually say, he said this before, I want to hear that again. You go watch the video and you learn what I'm talking about. Like what is Wi-Fi triangulation? I want to hear about that. So you search that video, and it's on location tracking. I may have to do a specific video on Wi-Fi triangulation at a more techie level, so you understand exactly how that works, because it's really disgusting what they can do with that. So anyway, the point of this broadcast, guys, is to show you my main topic, which is from the video I made on YouTube that says your antivirus is not necessarily protecting you. In fact, what antivirus do I recommend for you? My recommendation for an antivirus is none. So I can't make money selling an antivirus. You going to do an instruction on OBS? You mean how to use OBS? No, I'm not going to do an instruction on how to use OBS. I already did that. There's many instructionals on how to use OBS. Do I need to do that? It's not really... if enough of you want to watch it, I suppose. But at the moment, that's not... I'm not planning on do instruction on using OBS. So right now I'm using OBS. And sometimes I'm using Streamlabs. So, but Streamlabs is so buggy. I just want to stabilize that. OBS is what I'm using to broadcast right now. Open broadcasting software. So I'm broadcasting, multicasting using OBS. So we are live on Twitch. We are live on Periscope, and we're live on YouTube. However, I am not monitoring the comments on Twitch. As if anybody else on Twitch, hello, I am not monitoring comments on Twitch. Okay? So anyway, this is a response to a video. This is a discussion, a Q&A on a video I made on YouTube, which explains to you that my recommendation for a antivirus is as follows. If you're on a Mac, my recommendation for antivirus is nothing, none. If you're on Linux, nothing. If you're on iOS, nothing. If you're on Android, nothing. If you're on Windows, Windows Defender. That's it. Don't recommend anything else. If you start, some of you don't believe me, so you have all these advanced antivirus software. And I was explaining yesterday how some of these advanced antivirus software is actually very, very dangerous for you. And some of you still don't believe that. Some of you still don't believe that. So, my goodness, just because I moved to YouTube, look at the numbers from Periscope. It's like, it's really interesting what's happening here. It's like I have 359 viewers from Periscope. Hello, custodian. It's like, you know, goes to show I really need to move to YouTube. This is disgusting. This is really disgusting. You know, house system mechanic. What's a system mechanic? DG Photomagic. Is that a software? I said do not use any antivirus other than a very, very basic one. And even that, so the only antivirus I would use is a very, very basic one that just tracks files downloaded from your email. It does what it does. It detects if a file is saved to your disk, and it does heuristics on that as it saves the file. That's the only version. Thank you, Levendi. That's the only version that I would use, and even that is not going to protect you from much. However, the only thing it will do, which is good, is it will prevent the spread of the stupid viruses. Okay? It will prevent, because if somebody sends you an email with a virus and then you copy it back out, it goes out, then you basically spread the virus. So it will actually prevent that with a basic antivirus. Beyond that, don't expect much else. It's not going to really protect you from much. Your antivirus is in your head. No. Hey, yo. Okay, so again, you haven't been paying attention to me. Hey, yo, if you're asking me that, okay? Did you not pay attention to what I said about man-in-the-middle attacks and how they achieve the spyware and all that stuff using something called web scanning? Okay, the way an antivirus works, to protect you is by scanning your. That's one of the ways. There's other things that are happening, but one of the ways is they're doing web scanning. No, Jay, I said no. Linda, hello, Linda. So web scanning. Now, what did I tell you about web scanning? How do they do web scanning? So to make it clear, your connection between you and the website in question is encrypted using HTTPS. I remove it, but scans for 1 million bytes. Hey, yo. This is your antivirus. Okay? This is your antivirus. Trust me, the antivirus. Do I need to? Hello, Linda. Make sure, Linda, you subscribe to my YouTube account, Rob Braxman Tech. Let me show you this document again, because apparently it hasn't sunk in here. Where did I put that document? Okay, again, this is the document from the CIA. CIA document. Okay, and it talks about if you rely on your antivirus, you're actually increasing your attack surface. This is from the CIA. This is a CIA document, okay? Freeze coming, yeah. We're probably going to get, our broadcast probably going to get stopped as soon as they see this. Okay, so look at the antivirus propaganda. We make your computer safe with no performance penalty. This is a CIA document. Okay, now let me show you the conclusion at the very bottom. This says all the different hacks to every different sucking kind of, antivirus. They hack every single one and are showing you how they hack it. But let's go to the very bottom of this and the recommendation, okay? Okay, there's a recommendation from the CIA. Have we been shut down yet? I want to see comments so I know that we're not shut down. Are we still running? Oh, there. We're still running on Periscope. Have we been shut down by the establishment? I don't see any comments from YouTube. Have we been shut down on YouTube? Every time I show this document, I get shut down. Okay? Still going. So read that. What does the conclusion say? Why do I need to keep repeating to you? And you keep saying, but it has this, but it has that. But. But is there no guilt in looking at our nation's defense against terrorists? What the fuck are you talking about, Kelp? I don't know what that has to do with an antivirus. That is a nonsensical comment, Kelp. I wish you would make that comment on YouTube, then we can record it on the video itself. But what the Zuck did you just say? Okay, so that's the comment directly from the CIA document. Can you scroll down a few lines, please? Just go to Brax and I'll give you the full document. This is a Don't type that in here, Kelp. Zucking IA. Come on, you're an expert here. What did I tell you? Zucking IA document. ZIA. That is a document from WikiLeaks. That's a hack from that's from the Vault 7 hack on the CIA. Yes, that data that I just showed you was hacked from the CIA. Okay, caught up with writing. Okay, Kelp. Okay, so Kelp just outed us on Periscope. They didn't out you on YouTube. He just outed you on Periscope. So anyway, that's a CIA document given to operatives of the CIA to see, what they can do. Hello, Rob, to seek the truth. So it tells you, what they're capable of. So if their target is on a antivirus, then they have techniques to break into that antivirus so they can hack the particular party. So if they're not on the antivirus, they actually have less chances of getting hacked. So the question is, what does the antivirus really do for you? And I'm saying, watch my Zucking video, because what I'm trying to tell you is it doesn't really help you. There are some dangers that the antivirus presents that are much more serious than you think. One of the more serious threats of the antivirus has to do with web scanning. And web scanning is one of the more advanced features they use from tracking spyware. Hey, yo, why not just dump Windows? It's like saying, why not just dump a computer? Hey, yo, you think I actually trust OS X as well? So when you have to use software, you don't have a choice. Like I have to use Mac OS X because I have to do Apple apps. Your AV doesn't help you. Yes. Okay. So this is I'm just spreading information for you that's factual, so you understand. So you understand that dump the internet. So you understand that I'm giving you information, and how you react to it's up to you. I'm giving you information, and hopefully you enjoy it, and then you start saying, this guy Rob got me thinking here. Okay. He's got me thinking. He's got me going into a different direction. And I said, I didn't know that. I was trusting my this and my that. And I, now realize I can't trust anything. And you know what? Let's face it, guys. If I reveal a little secret like this, it's kind of fun. It's kind of like saying, it's like there's a little bit of drama in it. And I'm going to repeat that demo that I did earlier to show you the drama again. Okay? So we're going to repeat the demo. We're going to repeat the demo. And this is the website test that I did. Hello, low hiss one. How are you doing? Why did you not pop up on YouTube? Okay, so we're gonna repeat the demo here, so you know a little bit of what I'm talking about. Okay. So again, you can do this demo on many websites. There are many vulnerable websites, and all you have to do is pass the link to the website, alter the website through the link, and you can go hack them. So this is the website that I made, and I'm going to hack my own website. And I'm going to show you that in the normal way, this is the way this website works. This is the normal operation. I click here, I want an iPhone. Okay, I click here, I want an Android. So far, there's no hack there. Everything's good. I click on it. I win. You alter the web. So what I did here is hack this, and now it looks like the same. Hello CGA. So it's the same website, but now when I click on it, it downloads a file. So you can see in the bottom, it actually downloaded a file. Okay, I don't know if you can see it. I'm gonna wait there a little higher here. So it downloaded a file. A year ago, the Chrome wouldn't even have detected this. Now they're actually detecting it. But a year ago, they wouldn't have known the file even downloaded. Okay, so how I actually do it in this case is I can alter what you see on the internet so that I take an existing website and put an overlay on top like that, which somebody might refer to as a clickjacking. Okay, that's just one of the techniques. It's just one of them. It's just a simple demo. Okay, you can clickjack many websites because they're vulnerable, and then you can pass a link to the website through social media, email, and the website itself could look legit, but it's clickjacked. So let's say I want to pass you an email that says, here, pay me using PayPal, here's the link. And because the link came from a bad guy, they can actually clickjack it if it so happens that the website is vulnerable. Okay? Fortunately here, the website is typically, like PayPal is not vulnerable. Okay? But I have many example websites here that are. So here's one. These are from many websites here from people on Periscope. Okay, I just demoed this from people from Periscope, and all of these websites I demonstrated a clickjack. Okay, so you click on it and download. See that? It downloaded a file. Okay, let me try that again. Clickjack. See, I overlaid the same program here on these products, on this websites. So to show you that I can manipulate a click quite easily, so you don't actually know what the Zuck you're clicking, and it's not a clean website like this. This is a very clean website because there's nothing happening. Okay, so and again, a website could say, here, put in your PayPal login, and if it's not a legit website, I can actually capture your PayPal info. Let's say I'm selling you something, and instead of selling you a legit product, I'm actually just there to capture your PayPal. Let's say I'm saying, I'll give you an example, guys. I'll give you an example. I say, buy this, this camera is normally $649. It's a Canon G7X Mark II, $649 normally from Amazon or from Best Buy. But now you can buy today only this camera for $100. Pay us with PayPal now. And then they pop the PayPal screen like this. And they ask for your PayPal info. And then how do you respond? You put your PayPal in, and then it says, sorry, we're out of stock. So saying, oh, and then you respond, oh, that's really bad. It was just it's just out of stock. And what they did was just capture your information. Elite Daily did that with a comment section on their website. Facebook phishing. Yeah, so I mean, there's so many ways to do this. I'll owe you for that. There's so many ways to do this. LDP crime analysis. Are you from? You're not from Periscope, are you? LDP? Are you, anybody on my broadcast right now that are directly from YouTube? Damn, out of stock. Yes. Anybody on my broadcast right now that's from YouTube only, that didn't come from any other place? Can you type a 1 on the comments? Did anyone else hit a dislike button on my broadcast because they Zucking don't understand anything? I hope not. It's like Zucking tiring to get. Not that it bothers me. I guess I don't really care, but Zucked up. They put like dislike buttons and they don't even know what I'm talking about. No sir, no Periscope. Duty Ron. Okay, Duty Ron. You're from a Duty Ron. Okay. Kelp downvoted? Maybe. Could be. So maybe it's iSocialFit. iSocialFit downvoted. Okay, so what I'm trying, thank you LDP crime for being around. Thank you for being around and watching me on YouTube. Appreciate it. So I'm just telling you examples of how there's so. By the way, I was demonstrating that to you. That's called phishing, right? It's a phishing attack. Of course not kelp. Of course not kelp. They were just kidding. No, I know you wouldn't do that, kelp. Come on, kelp. Don't take them too seriously. Okay, so the premise here is that would have been protected by something you had like an antivirus, and I do have Windows Defender running in here. As you can see, Windows Defender isn't going to stop a file from getting a malware from getting loaded into my computer. It does nothing because you can always trick it. Okay, so there's just so many ways. The problem with an antivirus product is in their basic form, they can only identify a malware that already exists, meaning they found it. Meaning if somebody made a malware, they have to find it first, and they make a signature of that file so that file never shows up again. The problem is, to an advanced programmer, how hard is it to make a new malware? I mean, I can make 50 malwares a day that's not going to be found by an antivirus. I'm going to sneak it in. Somebody asked me, by the way, not today, but somebody did ask me, can we say paid AV are honeypots? Somebody asked, can you start a live stream called What the Zuck is US talking about this week? They send me vulnerability reports weekly, and I don't have any idea what they're talking about. Unfortunately, LDP crime analysis, the U.S. cert thing is, many of it is specific to software that many of us don't even use. So anyone can report anything there, and I mean, the attack I just showed you, I can do on 90% of the websites. Let me repeat again. Okay. Let me repeat again, LDP. Okay. The hack I just showed you here, I was able to perform on several websites of people that are on. These are websites of people here on Periscope. Okay, so I can perform this hack on these websites because they're vulnerable. Okay? So how does that relate to any announcement of 0 day or anything else? No, because there's too many of them. It is so confusing. Yes. So it's too many of them. So you have to assume that the threats are always out there, that hello Ashley girl, no one's gonna actually tell you in advance that hey, you're gonna be safe now, because you're not. What's it called? So I'm just showing you that hack that I did to show you how I can hack websites through a link. I can send you a link to whatever source. I can put a link on social media. I can put the link on Twitter. I can put the link on whatever, and it will be very quietly doing something, and it doesn't have to do anything obvious. I may not be able to do anything with that data for a while. For example, I can fish for your passwords and information and not do anything to it for weeks, just so you think you're safe. That's the kind of evil that can go out there. And so that's why, anyone here from LAPD, why are you concerned about LAPD? I'm reading that PDF file you showed. Okay, Brian H. Yes, so the PDF file I showed is right here. Okay, again, for those of you who don't know what PDF file this is, there's a conclusion. We'll just go to the conclusion page here. And this document is from the CIA. Okay? This is from the CIA Vault 7. Now there's a lot more here. You have to read the whole thing. There's other subject matter that tells you how you can break into each one with various kinds of attacks, timing attacks, that attack. There's all these different attacks on the antivirus. But if you didn't have the antivirus, you wouldn't be subject to those attacks. You can actually be attacked because you're on the antivirus. You actually wouldn't be attacked if you didn't have the antivirus. Yes, I will post it. It's already in Brax some time ago, but I will repost it somewhere. I will repost it again. But I'm just showing you that I did not write this. Okay, I did not write this. This is from the CIA. Yes, since most machines have an AV, you can almost assume that. Yeah, and you can, there are signatures for that, so you know what AV they're on, and then there's just so many things you can do. I mean, it's just, my mind's already working on, don't be daunted by the big learning curve here. Watch Rob's Educational Shorts and ask questions live every weekend. Yes, so there's so much information. Is that a doc on a room in Brax? Not at the moment, John. It may have been in there, hidden away now in between hundreds of documents. I'll post it in RU Sheep. Okay? I'll post it in RU Sheep, but that's only part of the document. The full list of documents you have to search through the archives of WikiLeaks, and it's a little hard to find. I have to tell you, there's troves of documents. The average guy has little chance against a pro. You are correct. Hey yo, against somebody with some skills like mine, and I don't mean a kitty hacker. Some of you are dealing with kitty hackers. Some people come in here and say, I know how to hack. Oh, do you really know? Do you really know? And some people came in here with an ego. I'm going to tell you another story here. Okay. One of my friends here, and it was a friend who since blocked me and unfollowed me on all social media. But this friend is a friend or family member that has a family member that is apparently a major hacker on DEF CON. They use that linky thing. No, LDP crime. I know how to use WikiLeaks. No, LDP crime. No, I'm an expert. No, I can use WikiLeaks. Let me use WikiLeaks. I'll give the data to you. It's actually dangerous to go to WikiLeaks because you're being tracked by multiple parties. So you got to use it on Tor. So, so you can trust me, LDP. I know how to handle that. So anyway, so I'll post a document away from WikiLeaks. Okay. No, you can't. RU Sheep is not available to every person in Brax. You have to be vetted by me to see the RU Sheep room. The RU Sheep room is a vetted room on Brax, so you don't. It's not a public room. Okay, it's not public. So anyway, meaning I have to know who you are. I have to know you are. Then you can get into the RU Sheep Room. So contact me, and then I'll let you into the RU Sheep Room. Anyway, what was I talking about? I don't know how to do the cyber. What was that? Can you just use when going to WikiLeaks? Not good enough, DJ. No, I'd use Tor. Go use a Tor VPN. Switch to the Tor Bytes Tor. Yeah, Bytes VPN on Tor. Go to Tor. Okay, go to Tor. Bytes VPN has Tor in it. So go switch to Tor, then you can go to WikiLeaks. Okay? So, yeah, Tor. Don't just go do the normal VPN. Go do the Tor one. Okay? And then you can do it. And then it's safe. Now, when you go to the WikiLeaks to get these kinds of documents, they're it's very hard to read because it's so techy. They're really not made, they're not censored or edited or touched in any way. They're in their original forms. And although they left the source code out, the source code is in a different, they put the source code in future releases. They put only some of the source code in there. But I don't even need the source code. I see what they're doing and I say, oh, I know how to do that. I know how to do that. It's through a very secure traffic connection. Who said that? Did I miss the comment from Luna? What was the question? I didn't see any question from Luna for a while here. Where was that question? Is that from missed that question. I don't see it. What are you responding to? Anyway. No, I don't go to the dark web. The dark web is not our concern. We're not interested in the dark web. I don't recommend that you go to the dark web. Nothing in... Just because we use Tor doesn't mean this has anything to do with the dark web. I see Berlin. How are you? I recommend using Tor all the time, but nowhere do I discuss the dark web and going to the dark web because I don't actually have any recommended places for you to go to the dark web. So forget that. The dark web is a place to interact with potential criminals. And those potential criminals can actually be FBI. I don't know what I want to be there. Okay? You go buy something from a website on the dark web, let's say you say, I'm going to buy a fake ID because I'm 18. I'm 18, I'm in college, and I want the fake ID. So I'm going to go to the dark web and go buy a fake ID. And Zuck, you could be buying the fake ID from the FBI. So, no. Fortunately, Al Gore did not invent the dark web. He only invented the internet. Fortunately, he did not invent the dark web. Yes. So the FBI is very good at intercepting people on the dark web. They've actually they have very good techniques. And if you're a criminal, you're probably you're not that smart. You're gonna get caught. You're gonna make a mistake, and one mistake, and you're zucked. So I don't commit any crimes, so I don't have to worry about any of that. I don't go to the dark web. You will not find me on the dark web. It's not my hangout. Okay? I don't recommend that to be your hangout. Okay? So, and if you're asking what the dark web is, I can do another scope explaining what the dark web is. So your curiosity is piqued, but it's not a place for you. But yes, you can buy things, there. You can buy... semi-legit things that you can, get cheaper because they're evading something. For example, you can get books for free, some popular books like, new releases, textbooks and such. You can download them on the dark web for free. Okay? So that's one of the things you can get the art. I don't know where to get art on there, but I have seen the things where you can buy average books and don't have to pay for them. and you can get them as PDF files. So okay, so that's if you want to break copyrights, then that's one way of doing it. Again, I don't hang out on the dark web, but then you can do some real bad stuff like buy drugs and buy fake IDs and buy fake passports and so on. But downloading is a worry. They can also be BitTorrent can be so spotted. Oh my gosh. Yeah, BitTorrent is BitTorrent. The way BitTorrent works, which is a peer-to-peer network, is actually hello Debbie Moira. Do I say Debbie Moira? Do I pronounce it like that as well? Debbie Moira? Is that how I pronounce that? Debbie Moira? Wow, that's two people with the same. Moira is not something that I just learned how to pronounce that recently. Drugs. Hey yo wants drugs, so the FBI is on you now. So I don't do that. I don't teach you that. This is not the purpose of my channel to teach bad things. That is not what I do. I'm teaching people to do good things. I just want to protect your privacy. I am the internet privacy guy. My only goal is to protect privacy. Okay, I'm not teaching things here of techniques to say, hey, you're teaching him things that will enable a bad guy like a criminal. No, fortunately, there are things that I do not talk about. Show us how to buy drugs on the dark web. You can do that. Why don't you do that broadcast, Heyo? Fortunately, I don't. There are other ways that they can find you if you're a criminal that goes beyond the privacy issue. Okay, let me just explain the difference here between what I'm trying to protect and what a criminal does. Okay. I told her if I could do it over after reading the books I read, I would have demanded the guy to take my phone and root it. I hope they can help her, but I don't have faith they will. Root a phone and you're exposed yourself to a hack right there. I wouldn't root my phone ever. Okay, I don't root phones because unless I'm just testing it. Rooting phones is a good way to get hacked. Okay, let me what am I talking about again? Because somebody I was about to start something and then I read that and I was just about to explain something to you. What was it? Somebody give me a hint. What was I talking about? Contradictions. Yeah, I was about to explain something and then I read that comment and I forgot what I was about to say. Somebody remind me. We're talking about the difference between criminals, what criminals do, and the difference between what I'm trying to protect you from and what a criminal is trying to evade. Two issues here. I believe in the First Amendment, the Second Amendment, the Fourth Amendment. Of course, I believe in all the amendments, but for my purposes, I focus on the First Amendment, the Fourth, and the Fifth. These are the things that concern what I do here, okay? The Fourth Amendment is the unreasonable search and seizure, which means I don't want somebody to be capturing my data and spying on me without a warrant. If I'm not doing anything wrong, then you have no business messing with my life because you don't have a warrant. Because I'm not committing any crime and there's nothing that I do that is criminal. Therefore, I don't expect anyone to be doing anything that requires the attention of the three-letter agencies. Okay, so therefore, for me, that's an issue. My concern is the Snowden announcement to us, where he publicized the mass surveillance being done by our government. So our government is doing mass surveillance, and what that means is that our privacy is being invaded by the government, by Facebook, by all these parties without us doing anything. They're just doing it because they can. It's not because we're terrorists. They're doing it because they can do it. This is what Kelp and I argue about constantly here. That somebody is doing mass surveillance, and that's what I protect you against. Everything I talk about is about preventing mass surveillance. Okay? Understand that word, mass surveillance. So if you're a good guy and somebody's doing mass surveillance, I want to stop that because that invades our privacy. Okay? I'm a privacy guy. That's what I invade against. That's what I fight against. Okay, now, what does a criminal do? A criminal is doing something criminal, obviously, which means that they rightfully should be investigated, and a warrant should be issued to spy on them in all aspects. That is called active surveillance. Active surveillance. That's the difference. Okay, that most of us are not subject to active surveillance. We are subjected to passive surveillance, otherwise known as mass surveillance. I'm here to defend you against mass surveillance and spying and tracking from all the different private enterprises and businesses and so on. It is not my job to protect a criminal from active surveillance, because if you're going to do active surveillance, there are things that you can't stop. No matter what you do. Fortunately, the technology is such that I cannot hide from active surveillance. I cannot hide from active surveillance. It's very hard. I mean, I can probably do some things at the minimal level, but there's actually no way to permanently hide from active surveillance if you're a criminal. So I really am so upset with people who come in here and say, well, I believe we can catch terrorists if we do mass surveillance. I say, Zuck you. If you have a suspicion of a terrorist, all you have to do is go into active surveillance mode, get a warrant, and then you can do any number of things that normal people don't have access to. But to spy on innocent people doing nothing is just totally unacceptable to me, because that breaks the Fourth Amendment. I'll try not to search on Google, but DuckDuckGo or StartPage. Yes, Donnie, you should have known that a long time ago. Okay? You should have known that a long time ago. So that is correct. Okay, so hey yo, I see all of your comments here. It says message redacted. What are you typing in there? Have you been typing anything that are you typing like 3-letter agency names or something? Why it says message redacted on YouTube? What have you been typing? Hey yo. It breaks the Fourth Amendment. Can we take legal action as citizens? Yes. That's what Freedom of Information Act to say. What are you doing? Are you abusing FISA and all this? Some of you are quick to, because if the political thing is in your favor because it's against your, it's against someone you don't like as president or somebody in Congress, you actually start ignoring the laws, and you start to say, it's okay if they break the law because, at least we catch Trump colluding with the Russians. It's like, think more globally, guys. It doesn't matter who is abusing the power. If somebody abuses the power, and I'm going to tell you, all of them abused it. Okay? All of them. Every single president has abused the power, and it is just disgusting to me. That's why I'm not a big establishment guy. The more I learn about what they're doing, the more I'm like so disgusted but how we're treated as citizens. I'm looking at that and say, you're actually supporting the Constitution, but you're saying we're trying to find a way to break the Fourth Amendment, unreasonable search and seizure. So the Patriot Act is a legalization of how to break into your data. Rule 41 is another one, which was during the, bipartisan, by the way. We are in the middle of the Zucking Road. But, Rule 41 was initiated by the Obama administration and supported fully by the the hawks in the right wing of the Republican Party. That was the Rule 41, which was the ability to spy on you simply because of encryption. And that was supported heavily by both sides. And you're telling me, are you Republican or Democrat? I'll say, suck them both. Suck them, both of them. Both sides. They don't really, they're not concerned about us. They're not concerned about us. Why does it keep redacting? Hey, what is this message retracted? How do you even retract a message? I didn't know you could do that. Can you retract a message after it's shown on the YouTube? Because it's shown on the video already, right? Can you type something up, hey, and then do it again? Garbage tweets. Okay, so then it shows up. Now, are you going to retract that? I didn't know you could do that on YouTube. Can you retract that now? Okay, retract it. Well, it doesn't matter. It showed up on the video. It's on replay. Too late. Hey, yo. It's on the video. I'm saving a crime victim can't consent to search and seizure to stop a cyber stalker. But most women don't understand the cyber. Can consent to search and seizure to stop a cyber attacker and arrest them. Well, that if they have something specific, that's a different thing. That's the difference between active surveillance and passive surveillance or mass surveillance. Mass surveillance saying, I'm going to surveil you. There's no reason, but we just feel like it. We're going to track all your emails and all of your traffic and everything you do on the internet because it's cool. We can store it in the Utah data center. Why? Because we want to. Because we're the government. We can do that. And your response? They're trying to catch terrorists. Zuck. Yes. See that now you're censored here, hey yo, because you said, you didn't use the proper word, which is ZHIT. Rob, have you seen someone steal your Zuck book name? Yes. Somebody stole my somebody published a book called Zucked. Yep, Zucked. Yeah. Zuck. I've been saying Zuck for 4 years and like somebody steals it. Zuck. Okay, and if you're new here, I invented that. What the Zuck? It's a website for books. Really? There's another one? Because there's an actual book called Zucked. The name of the book is Zucked. Okay, I'm going to go on Tor and check that out. Okay, I don't know what that is. You scare me. Since you're referring it, I don't know if it's legit. Is that legit? So hey yo, yeah, if you're going to say the proper wording, it's ZHIT. ZHIT you can say. I don't want to get demonetized, so I got to go block these words in here. You need to compile a book now. I started to make the website, but I thought it takes too long. Let me just make videos. So it'll be like a video book for now. So we'll put in a bunch of videos. ZHIT. Yes, Tinker. Okay. So Tinker, bytesvpn.com. I haven't even made a video about it. Okay? Check it out. tinkerbytesvpn.com. Luna, have you followed me or subscribed to my YouTube account? If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube account, please do. It's Rob Braxman Tech right there. So I hope that I've educated you quite a bit this weekend. This is like, fairly deep explanations of some of the issues that I've showed you this weekend. And next few days, I'm going to come up with another set of videos that will now go into a different topic. And we're going to keep expanding this so that we broaden your education and trying to make it more exciting. Like there's always drama in discovering how to do these little tricks here. There's a little bit of drama, which is part of the fun. It's knowing that we can do it. Like, can you really hack that? Can you do this? And you say, yep. Drama. And we'll put a little bit of fun in it. So, so you see, when you're going to write and publish a book, can you use Zuck as your pseudonym? Right. So anyway, I already have the whatthezuck.net website, which in theory is the beginning of a book. But I don't know if I have time to do that, because the problem with a book is then in my field, it gets out of date very, very quickly. So I'm a little concerned if I spend my time on a book and then, let's say I spend a month writing it. And then after the month is over, it's like, oh, Zuck, it's got to be changed again. Because something new comes up, or, it's just nonstop. This world is nonstop. Maybe, I'll see. Might take me a month to write a book. Digital book so you can update it. Yeah, so maybe we'll see. But right now, my concentration's on the video. Let's make YouTube successful first, and then and then if it's effective, then we'll expand. But the only sponsor of what I do here is bytesvpn.com. So support the cause here, people. That's the only sponsor. bytesvpn.com. Okay, and comes with Byte Store. If you need to go to WikiLeaks, Bytes VPN has a Tor router in it. You can go to WikiLeaks and download stuff from WikiLeaks using Bytes VPN, and that's one of the advantages. Okay, so please consider looking at that VPN and seeing what that's all about. I have some VPN videos that can discuss why you should consider this VPN versus some of the well-known VPNs. I do not recommend, I used to recommend that you go with some of the more popular VPNs like NordVPN, PIA, all of those, and they are very bad choices for you, and I explain it in a video. They have turned from good choices to very bad choices. So please do not use those VPNs if you want to make your VPN use productive. If you use those VPNs, chances are you have to keep turning your VPN off. WikiLeaks I'll pass, so they download in PDF form. So crime analysis, are you saying that because of a political reason? LDP crime, are you saying that you don't want to go to WikiLeaks for a political reason, or no? The files are except for that document there's a few files that are in PDF form, but most of them are just laid out there in text. They're text files. I don't use anything that they can exploit. I don't even run Word. I don't run Microsoft Office. So, I don't do any of that. So there's no macros to run because I don't use any of that. So, yeah. Sorry, Tor router. Stay Tor router. Yeah. So last message. Yes. Okay. So there's no reason for you to, you can rely on somebody like me to go research WikiLeaks for you and summarize it for you. Some of it's very, very technical. The documents are not organized for average people. It's a dump. So if you don't know what you're looking for, you're not going to make much sense out of it. Thank you, Deanna. Yes, we are at 1031. Why are you not watching me on YouTube, Deanna? Why are you not on YouTube? Okay, so I will get back to you tomorrow, guys. And Deanna, chat on Brax. Thank you for your info. Chat with me on Brax. And I'm on both, I thought. Okay. So I will be back with you tomorrow. I have a jam session on Tuesday, which I can broadcast on Periscope only. And then otherwise everything I do will be videos on YouTube. So if you want to learn about the new things I'm gonna drop on YouTube for the week, of course I have to keep preparing for the videos. I've already pre-written scripts for things I'm going to put in YouTube videos. Please follow me on YouTube so you can see that, and you don't have to worry about going to WikiLeaks, because you can get the information from me, LDP. I'll take care of the research for you. Just follow me on YouTube. Actually, Deanna, this is really weird. I keep losing so many subscribers. You know, sometimes a subscriber count will drop like 40, and I don't really. I think the AI is spotting like people with the same IP address and just dropping them. But because most of my followers are on VPNs, are they dropping legitimate viewers? Because I don't have any bots or anything, and yet you know, I seem to be losing viewers. Subscribers, and I don't know why. Like yesterday, I lost like 6. So I mean, my numbers are much higher than it shows, and it's okay. It's over 1,000 now, so it doesn't matter. But it's just frustrating. And the other thing that's really frustrating, Deanna, is I have no confirmation from YouTube. YouTube has not sent me any acknowledgement that says, "Hello, Felix." YouTube has not sent me any acknowledgement that I've, you know, made it past 1,000. None. 0. There's no indication. Thank you. Please be careful with WikiLeaks. YouTube probably took down black hat accounts. They have a ton of alters. I don't have that issue. LDP don't have that issue. You know, these are all... the problem is that I train people to use a VPN. So if they're going to block people from using a VPN, YouTube t-shirts on the way. If they're going to block people using a VPN, okay, it's okay if you're going to, you know, just that they're legit. They're going to give me serious watch hours. So, and one of you just unsubscribed to me. So please subscribe to my account, Rob Braxman Tech. So I just lost a subscriber right now. Right there. So please subscribe. It's not you, is it, LDP? Somebody just unsubscribe. And please hit like on the video. Yeah, so Great Goal is watching with VPN. Many people use my VPN or any of the regular VPNs, and therefore the chances of getting hit with the same IP address is very, very high. The chances of, you know, hitting people with multiple IP addresses that are watching me is high because of the kind of stuff I talk about. But you know, since I know everyone that comes here, you know, they're all legit. We're not. I don't encourage people to do multiple accounts. Some of you were banned or unsubscribed because you had multiple accounts. So only one account per household. Only one account per household. I mean, potential people trying to hack people on YouTube. So it's a good thing they're gone. No, I'm still here. Okay, LDP. Okay, so anyway, come back tomorrow, and I'm sure. I hope you learned from my topic tonight. That was, you know, the hack that I made and showed you here took a lot of preparation some months ago, and nobody watched it then, and not many watched now. Well, but the same people watch it today as back then, so must not be interesting to get hacked. Okay, it is what it is. Okay, so follow me on YouTube, folks. One house, one view from me. Just Periscope and secondary. Thank you. Okay, so I'll see you guys later, and Follow up on Brax.me. I'm going to look into what might be on YouTube. Okay. Good night, my friends. Good night.